by you telling people, it can actually affect how it's gonna come. If you would have kept it in your mind and just worked towards it, it could have came the most harmonious way possible. But since you told somebody, and then that person told somebody else, and that person told somebody else, so you don't understand how much people talk. People talk a lot. What's up, you guys? We are back at it with another video. I want to first say I hope you guys are having a beautiful and blessed day. I hope y'all missed me. I've been gone for a while, been on vacation, but I'm glad that I took a break because it made me miss doing this so much more. But without further ado, we're just going to get straight into it. Today's video is about why you shouldn't tell people your goals. I know you're very excited. You want to tell everybody what you're on. You want to tell everybody what you're doing. And maybe you even want to flex just a little bit. Just you want to show that ego just a little bit. But I'm going to get in why telling people your goals actually might negate your manifestation. It might actually slow down your progress of actually creating that goal and living that lifestyle that you want to live. So let me tell you to shh. You gotta shh. So number one, you want to gatekeep your mind. You want to have a gate around your brain, your consciousness, and you want to let certain people in, bro. You only let certain people in, or you let certain things out. It's like a gated community full of celebrities, and the celebrities are like your thoughts and your ideas, okay? And you got two big ass guards there, and they're just sitting there with the thing, right? It's like, oh, some people, some thoughts, some ideas can go out. Some thoughts, some ideas can go in. But you got to have a gate there. You got to have a certain level of protection around your consciousness, because you don't want some negative bullshit coming into your subconscious mind and actually creating your reality. You like, bro, I've been working on this business. I've been working on this business, and you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think I could reach 6 figures this year, man. I think I could reach 6 figures with this business I've been working on. You're telling people your goals. You're telling this person your goal, and then that person's like, that shit ain't gonna work. Or they're like, that's stupid. Now, what you just did is you told somebody your goals, and you just allowed a negative ass opinion come into what you are trying to do, your passion. So how does this affect your manifestation? How does this affect your goal? Well, when you allow a negative doubt into the 4th dimensional space where your goal and your manifestation lives, that's why I say whatever you want, you already have. The reason why it doesn't manifest for you is because you have fears, doubts, and indecisions, or somebody has placed upon their fears, doubts, and indecisions upon you, which you accept. You see, when somebody says a doubt to you, you can either accept that doubt or you can reject that doubt. But what you really want to get to, the point that you really want to get to, is you don't even want to have somebody's doubt to be put upon what you're trying to do in the first place. So you gotta shh. You gotta not tell people. Somebody's even like, oh yeah, man, and they agree with you. They say, yeah, you can do it, you can, you know what I'm saying? And they even have that thought. Wow, that's tragic. And they even have that thought. Well, that actually has a place in the 4th dimension, and that thought can actually attach to your manifestation and your goal that you're trying to create. Especially if you don't accept that doubt, especially if you're just like, you just hating ass nigga, and you just move on with your day. It's not really gonna negate it too often, but it's still going to have a certain amount of power. Even if it's a small limited amount of power, it's still gonna have a certain amount of power to negate that manifestation. Now, if you accept it, then it's gonna have a lot of power, and it might just fuck up the whole thing. That's why you want to just keep it to yourself. Don't talk too much. Let your actions show. Or, you know, if it's something that's gonna happen like tomorrow or the week of, then maybe you could talk about it. But if it's something that is in the process of, you kind of want to be shh about it, okay? You see me? I used to be a blabbermouth, man. I'm not gonna lie. Back in high school, I used to always tell people my goals. I used to always tell people what I want to do, my manifestations, what I want to create in my life. Now, from trial and error, from me telling people things and them telling, the whole entire world, and I'm a very private person at that. I don't really allow people into my space like that. I kind of keep it to myself. But for me, seeing other people tell other people what I'm doing and what I want to do and all this stuff, even if I tell people, hey, don't tell nobody, don't tell nobody, and then they still telling people. I'm sure you have faced the exact same thing, right? I've learned to keep it to myself, because what you don't realize is that when you tell motherfuckers, that allows a certain energy to be placed upon your actual goal, your actual manifestation. So it can actually slow it down more by you blabbering it out, by you telling people. It can actually affect how it's gonna come. It could have came the most, if you would have kept it in your mind and just worked towards it, it could have came the most harmonious way possible. But since you told somebody, and then that person told somebody else, and that person told somebody else. So you don't understand how much people talk. People talk a lot, right? People like to talk about other people, especially. I'm not a type of person who likes to talk about other people. I'm not really into drama. I'm not really into any of those things. So I don't really like to talk about other people. But I've noticed, of course, from observing others, that people like to talk about other people a lot, right? So you may think somebody doesn't really care, and you may think, whatever, I just told them it's whatever. But you don't know what that person, you're not living their life. You don't know what that person is gonna do. That person might tell somebody else, and then those people might tell somebody else, and then those people might tell somebody else. And then as they tell more and more people about what you want to do, it actually affects your manifestation, your goal. So keep it to yourself, man. Don't tell nobody. Listen, they don't overall, let's be real, they don't need to know. They don't need to know. The only person who is going to create it for yourself, the only person who is going to actually put in that work, put in that action, put in that financial backing that it needs is you. So who should you keep it to? You guessed it, yourself. The more quieter it is, the less thought forms can actually attach to it. You only want to have, if you have a goal, especially if it's something that's close to your heart, if it's something that aligns with your passion, the best thing to do is really to just keep it in your mind. Because when you keep it in your mind, the less thought forms attached to it, the more you can have this positivity and harmonious. You saying all these good affirmations on it, you're working towards it. That is the best way to create your goal. Just keep it here, keep it pure. It's the best way to describe it. Keep it pure. Don't blab about it, man. Keep it to yourself. These niggas don't gotta know what you on. They don't gotta know. They don't gotta know. The quieter it is, the less thought forms attached to it. If the less thought forms attached to it, the more harmonious it comes. And that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I am very happy to be back. Thank you for 700 subscribers. We're on our way to 1,000. Much love. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Many more videos coming soon, daily, like always. And I will see y'all in the next one.